We met on, fuck, I almost said Twitter.
Twitter.
So I made references to him in the past 3 videos, and he's kind of just been this enigmatic thing where he didn't have an established body, so here he is. It's my boyfriend, Jason.
Hello.
Where did we meet?
Tinder.
Tinder. God, this is super romantic. Where was our first date? Thai chili. We ate at Thai chili for about an hour. Had a lot of fun. Well, actually, I picked you up before we went to Thai chili.
Yeah.
And that was a nice icebreaker instead of actually just meeting at the restaurant and sitting down cold turkey.
Sitting down cold turkey, what does that mean?
Like, just sitting there, it's almost like a blind date because you only know someone over messaging. But then when you arrange to meet up, it's like, oh god, you're awkward. But then when you sit in a car on the way to a restaurant, it's like, okay, I get a feel for how you are, what your personality's like.
Yeah.
So it's not so awkward over dinner.
So yeah, it was a Tinder date.
Tinder date.
Short Tinder chat turned into a dinner date.
Yeah.
And then after dinner, you know, what would we do?
We went to the park.
We went to Elk Grove.
We went to Elk Grove Park and just walked around there. It wasn't that busy. It was September, so there weren't a lot of people at the park yet. And we just sat in the middle of a big field and talked for like hour and a half in the dark. It was just nice. And the moon was really out that night. I think it was a full moon that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really bright. When did I meet the when did you meet the family?
When did I meet your family? That was Thanksgiving of last year.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. And I met his family when each of his parents came to visit us from the Philippines. His dad came in March and then his mom came in April. Then I met his siblings in, when did we go? In May, when I visited Pennsylvania.
Yeah, so he met my parents when they came here to visit. And then he met the rest of my family when we flew to Pennsylvania in May?
May. The first week of May, yeah.
Memorial Day.
Yeah. And I've heard all these stories that he would tell me about Pennsylvania, how horrible it was. And I was like, it can't be that bad.
It was bad.
It was bad.
I wasn't joking.
It was bad.
I wasn't joking.
Lebanon, Pennsylvania can suck.
There's a reason why I moved to California.
Yeah.
I should say that. But yeah, that's...
That's another video.
That could be another video. We'll talk about that in a whole other video. How long have we been together? October 20th will be 1 year.
Yeah. And September 26th is our 1 year match date on Tinder. And September 28th is 1 year of our first date. So from the time period between matching on September 26th to October 20th, I got to know him enough for me to want him to be my boyfriend.
Do we have a tradition?
We have plenty of traditions.
Oh my god.
We
do a lot of ritualistic things.
Yeah, it's like almost every Sunday we go out to farmers markets. We like to do that. We're spontaneous, so we don't plan these things. It's like a tradition to be spontaneous. That's the funny thing.
Yeah.
What else do we do?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. We buy our candles according to the season.
Oh yeah. We decorate our apartment according to what season it is.
As soon as the sun starts setting, we just start, no.
Oh yeah, we go on an evening walk every single evening around 7 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. And then once we get back, that's when we start our routine. Sometimes we'll do face masks and stuff, and then we transition to the bedroom and we just watch TV until we fall asleep.
What was our first road trip? LA.
LA. Of course it was LA.
It was, I think we had just started dating. He was looking at colleges to go to down in LA.
Mm-hmm.
So
for my master's degree, not bachelor's. I'm not that.
So he slept over at my apartment, my old apartment.
I wanted to check out some colleges for grad school so I can get my MFA in creative writing because I want to be a novelist one day. And I was looking at these 3 prospective colleges and I had no one to go with. And I met him and I was just like, let's make this a trip. So it became less about visiting the grad schools and more about having a nice time with you. Mm-hmm. So I could care less about the colleges I visited in SoCal because Claremont was okay, it just wasn't for me. Chapman University was
oh my god, we have
shitstorm.
Okay, let's talk about Chapman. So we visited Chapman together while we were down there, and Was it Chapman?
It was Chapman.
Yeah.
We're,
We went on their little orientation tour, whatever the hell you call it, with the group and walking around. And I was just thinking, like, I know damn well you don't want to go to school then.
no, it was fine, I guess, if you have no personality. If you're fine with paying $65,000 a year for tuition, then by all means apply to that college. But it was all about the looks and all about the facilities over the actual education that I would be receiving.
Mm-hmm.
And it was about location, because it's in Orange County, next to Disneyland, where we spent the rest of the trip.
Claremont.
Yeah.
What was our joke about Claremont?
That their mascot was the anteater, and it would have the.
Welcome to Claremont, home of the anteater.
I don't even know how that came about, but it was the funniest shit, and I look like a screaming banshee laughing at that in the middle of the
We're sitting
morning.
there waiting because we're like, what, a half an hour early for your orientation, for your campus tour? So we're
Yeah.
just standing outside of the office
Yeah, we were-
making jokes.
We were possibly delirious because we left. What time did we leave? Like 1 o'clock that morning, and we got to LA around 7
Yeah.
or 8. So, but the rest of the trip was nice. After the college visits, we went to Huntington Beach, had a nice evening just watching the sunset. Next day, we were at Disneyland. Spent the whole day at Disneyland. Didn't go to California Adventures, just Disneyland, and then we spent the whole day there. The next day, we went to Roscoe's and drove back to Sacramento, and that was our first road trip. Oh, on the way to Sacramento, we got caught. Oh, what is the one food I do not like? You hate mint with
I
a
hate
passion.
mint.
He hates mint.
Mint is disgusting. It's so disgusting that I have to buy flavorless toothpaste.
No, it was so bad when I first started living with him. I was looking at all the toothpaste options. I was like, it was mintless mouthwash, mintless toothpaste, mintless floss, and I was like, what?
I don't like mint. I don't know what to tell you. You
feel
can
like-
ask anyone in my family. They know that knows me. They know that I don't like the flavor of mint or cinnamon.
What's the food that I can't stand?
What food can't you stand?
I don't like tofu. No, raw papaya. No, not raw papayas. I like those.
I mean, there are certain foods that you don't really care for, but there's nothing that you're really profoundly against eating.
I don't know. I guess I'm just an open eater.
What can I spend hours doing? Gardening. I have a green thumb.
Yeah. Our backyard was shit when we first moved in. It was disgusting.
Disgusting. Oh my god, you should see pictures of what it looked like before we moved here.
But there were empty like shampoo and soap bottles out there. The vines were overgrowing. There was dirt everywhere. There was a fucking used car battery outside
Yeah.
that we handled with our bare hands.
But boy, after I was out there for a few days,
Yeah.
yes, it took me days to clean that damn thing. And now it looks absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I should film more out there.
If we had a bigger yard, if this apartment came in with a bigger yard, I would do a lot more, like gardening and yard work and stuff, but, you know, I make do with what we have for now.
Yeah. What do I spend hours doing? What don't I do hours
Read.
doing?
You love reading.
I love reading.
I could be on my laptop on the table doing my own thing, and he's just plopped down on the couch just reading a book.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm jotting things down on a notebook too. Or what else do I do? That's probably just it.
Reading and writing, yeah.
Reading and writing.
If I could live anywhere, where would it be?
I think you'd pick San Diego, and I think I'd pick San Diego too. But we
Yeah.
need to visit it first.
Yeah.
I've only been there once, and he's never been there.
I
But
can't wait to go.
yeah. But yeah, that was the boyfriend tag video. There were actually 30 questions in this thing, but a lot of these were so fucking bland. Like, what shoe size do you wear? We're not going to talk about our shoe size. This is one of the rare videos we're going to do where we just sit down and talk. This channel is dedicated more to vlogging, but yeah, this is me and Jason as a couple.
You'll
And
see me a lot.
yeah, he's going to be in almost every one of my videos. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.